This is the Paranormal Exploring Project. Here's your host, Josh David.
Hey, welcome to another Paranormal Exploring Project podcast. My name is Josh, and a big thank you to Rich Fields. Are you familiar with Rich Fields? Now, if I got him to say, and here's the star of The Price is Right, Bob Barker, you'd have recognized his voice right away. Yeah, Rich Fields was the former announcer of The Price is Right. Hired him to do some voice work for my internet station, my oldie station, and he did an excellent job. So at the end of it, I said, hey, can you just say, here's your host, Josh David? I'm like, I always wanted Rich Fields to say my name. So I thought it was kind of cool that he did that for us. So Rich Fields, thank you very much. Follow him on Facebook. He'll friend you usually, and he's a super nice guy. He's got a lot of cool things going on. But I wanted to do a really quick podcast. There is no video to go along with what I'm about to tell you or anything like that. I've been preparing all day, diligently taking notes, charging my batteries, replacing batteries, as tomorrow. This is being recorded on Tuesday, the 17th of July. Tomorrow, psychic medium Tammy Schuster is going to be into town, and we are going to start recording season 2 of the Paranormal Exploring Project, and it's a lot of fun. I've got everything locked down to where we're going. Here's what I want to do, and part of the reason I'm recording this and pushing this out tonight is because I don't know if Tammy and I are going to have time to record a podcast tomorrow, but what I'd like to do, if everything goes on schedule, before her and I actually go to any locations tomorrow, we're going to try to record a podcast. And I'm going to try to push that out again tomorrow, too. So you might see 2 podcasts pretty quick this week. But I want to get her initial thoughts on where we're going, what she expects, what she might be feeling, what she's looking forward to. But like I said, if things aren't exactly on schedule tomorrow, because we've got a bunch of places we're going to go, I don't want to try to push her into a podcast if we can't do it. So I did want to take this opportunity to let you know that, yes, tomorrow is the day we're going to start recording. Now, throughout the day, it's going to be a lot of smaller videos like we did last year. I don't want to say too much because just in case she's listening, I don't want to give Tammy the idea of what we're doing. But later on in the evening, we're doing our first big investigation of the season, and that's going to be at another haunted school. That's going to be here where I'm based at in Ohio. We're almost tapped out of locations, so we're eventually going to have to expand a little bit. But the school is pretty interesting. If you want to Google it, it's called Middle Point. And there's all sorts of YouTube videos that were shot there and investigations. Not great ones, though. I mean, they had a lot of evidence, but hopefully Tammy and I can bring the evidence to you a little bit better than what some of these other YouTubers did. But I'm curious what her thoughts are on that place. And then we're going to go to a haunted village the next night on Thursday. So the idea is to get on here, record a podcast with Tammy before we go and get her thoughts on things. But throughout both nights, though, this is what I wanted to tell you. Subscribe to us on YouTube, youtube.com/whatsajosh, because what'll happen is I'm going to do a bunch of YouTube shorts from the night. Those are like those quick, like 10-second videos. So you can see a little behind the scenes as we're recording, and you can expect these bigger videos to be released coming up this fall. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And some crazy stuff happened today. So I got to tell you about this. You know, I talked before in a previous podcast, Tammy and I were talking about pets and if they actually visit us from the other side, because my buddy, like my best friend in the world, had to put him down about a month ago. Swanson, he was my staffy. And if you follow me on Twitter or Instagram, What's a Josh is my username. But you'll see all sorts of pictures of Swanson. Well, today I'm on the front porch with my fiance and my mom and Millie, who we just adopted about 2 weeks ago. And I had the REM pod that I just put fresh batteries in because I'm getting it ready for tomorrow night. And it just starts going off randomly. And the first thing I thought of was, oh my God, Swanson's here. Like it was right next to my chair where he always would come up and nudge my hand to pet him. Like just out of nowhere, the REM pod started going off. And I almost could feel him. It was pretty crazy. Like I could feel his presence in the room. So it's something kind of fun to share, a nice little nugget of information, a little nugget of comfort as we move forward into our Paranormal Exploring Project season, and some other things that are new that you might not know about. This is the other reason I wanted to get this podcast going in case we can't do it tomorrow. We do have a new website, paranormalexploring.com. Maybe you found that already through this podcast. There we're doing various blogs that go beyond just the video, so more behind the scenes. We're doing the Paranormal Popcorn Freak of the Week. Every so often I'll feature one of our videos from season 1, give you a little behind the scenes on it, why you should watch it, what you should watch out for, and then encourage you to pop some popcorn, curl up on the couch with the dog, shut the curtains, and be ready to be scared. So that's all at paranormalexploring.com. Also, we're up on Twitter now, and our Twitter handle, I like this one. It's Paranormal XPP is our Twitter handle. Paranormal XPP is our Twitter handle if you want to follow us along there. But we have a lot of really cool things planned. I'm super excited Tammy's going to be here and just getting the itinerary together. I don't like to go with such an outline of events that we have to do, but at the same time, there's so much we want to do in such little time that we're just trying to make every second count. And, you know, she's got this big thing coming up, which hopefully we'll talk about in tomorrow's podcast if we do one. She's got a big event coming up on Halloween at one of the casinos in northern Michigan. And you can actually buy tickets for that. So we'll get into that a little bit tomorrow as well, hopefully. But yeah, I just wanted to give you a bit of a heads up that we got some stuff coming up this week, and we will be giving you a little behind the scenes as we record tomorrow night and Thursday night from the school in the Haunted Village. And if you miss it, don't worry. They're going to be up on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/whatsajosh. Make sure you subscribe. We're not going to do any live videos, but if you can actually go in, you'll see our uploads throughout the night or catch them the next morning, however you want to do it. But that's all I had for tonight's quick little, what are we at, like almost 7 minutes worth of a podcast or an announcement. I hope you follow along. I hope you're ready for season 2. I know we both are incredibly excited. And we got that really super big location coming up in August. Yeah. Anyway, hopefully we'll talk to you tomorrow with Tammy. And again, follow along, paranormalexploring.com. Bye-bye, everybody.